guys! Today I'm going to review Doctor Who Season 9. It's just come out on a box set Blu-ray collection, and I've reviewed all 5 stories on the channel. So what I'm going to do in this video is rank them from my least favourite to my favourite. There's 5 stories. This is just my opinion. Yours will be completely different to mine. So in 5th place I've got The Mutants. This is the 4th story of the season, but it's my least favourite, which will surprise a lot of fans because it's almost regarded as a classic. The trouble with this is the story's good. The story involves racism and bigotry. It's a good story, but it's badly done, poor production standards, and it's just boring. With it being a 6-parter, it seems as though it's properly stretched out, this one. And there's some poor acting as well. There's a black actor in particular who's terrible in this. Another poor thing about it is the unit family, Mike Yates, Sergeant Benton, the Brigadier. They're not in this story, and it's a bit of a miss not having them in. Out of the 5 stories, this is my least favourite.
It goes on like this, the whole lot will come down.
On top of us. Hurry up, Stubbsy.
All right.
Where's he taking us anyway?
In 4th place, I've got The Time Monster. I've just reviewed this one on the channel. It's the last story of the season, and it's very close between this and The Mutants, which one I like least. But what gives this one a slight edge over The Mutants is the Master's in it, and he's really good in this one. Roger Delgado seems to get better each performance as the Master. Another good thing about this is the cast's all good. The unit family all have something to do. Ingrid Pitt's in, but once again the production values let it down. The scenes set in Atlantis just look like a cheap studio set. It doesn't look anything like Atlantis. And there's a lot more silly humour in this one for some reason. Some of the acting's a bit over the top as well. But I do find it a bit more fun to watch than The Mutants. But overall I'd put this one in 4th place.
Here we go.
In 3rd place, I've got The Curse of Peladon. This is where the season picks up. Between The Time Monster and The Curse of Peladon, there's a massive difference in quality. So this is the 3rd story to feature the Ice Warriors, and they have more character in this one. It's also the first story that you see them in colour. Another good thing about this story is Katy Manning. She's brilliant as Jo in this one. It's probably one of her best stories, where the prince is wanting to marry her. There's also lots of other creatures in this story. Alpha Centauri, really funny voice that alien has. And there's a good twist where the Ice Warriors turn good. And it was so popular, this story, that they did a sequel a couple of years later called The Monster of Peladon. That one's not as good. So that's 3rd place, The Curse of Peladon.
Smashed to pieces!
Joe, the TARDIS may have its faults, but it is indestructible.
In 2nd place, I've got The Sea Devils. This and number 1 are 2 classics. So The Sea Devils, it's the first appearance of the Sea Devils, and it's the best as well. The other 2 stories aren't as good. It's the 6th appearance of the Master, played by Roger Delgado. He'd go on to do 8, so he teams up with the Sea Devils. And this has a really epic look for a Doctor Who story. They seem to spend more money on this. There's more outside location footage. The Royal Navy is in it. And it almost has a TV movie look to it. It's definitely one of the best Pertwee stories. So that's The Sea Devils in 2nd place. And my favourite at number 1 is Dear the Daleks. So the Daleks are back after 5 years, and this is the 7th appearance, and it's the first appearance in colour. And you have the option on the Blu-ray to watch the special edition. as well as the standard edition. Special edition has better special effects, but more importantly, they changed the Dalek voices. Nicholas Briggs does the Dalek voices for the special edition. And the original edition of this story, the Dalek voices are what let this story down. But the special edition really improves the story for me. And I used to rate this below the Sea Devils until I watched the special edition, and now it's above the Sea Devils in first place. There's some great characterisation in this story as well. I like the controller, even though he's a little bit over the top. And Jon's on top form. Brilliant scene where he's captured. And the Daleks are evil in this one, getting people to work themselves to death. Also, the Ogrons are in this story as well. Brilliant makeup on them. I thought they were really well done. And the return for Frontier in Space. So out of the 3 Pertwee Dalek stories, this is the first one, and I class it as the best one as well. So that's first place, Dear the Daleks.
He's the one man they're afraid of, don't you see?
You are the Doctor, now you are in our power.
It's our only hope.
Changing history is a very fanatical idea, you know.
Eliminate all humans, exterminate them,
So overall, I thought this season was a topsy-turvy season. The last 2 stories of the season, The Mutants and the Time Monster, I thought were disappointing. But the first 3 are really good. Especially the Sea Devils and Dear the Daleks. I class them as 2 classics. So overall, what would I rate the season as a whole? It's a shame that the last 2 stories pull the mark down. If it had kept to the same standard, I would have given this 10 out of 10. But the last 2 stories let it down a bit, so out of 10, I'd give this one an 8. 8 out of 10. Still a very good season. However, it's not one of Jon's best, because the standard of his era is so good. Also on the box set, there's some great extras. I especially like Behind the Sofa, where different cast members watch the story and give their views on it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye.